as per the last video. In our last videos, we have enabled the internet for the subnet 10.1.1.1, and we have seen how to configure the interfaces of the checkpoint firewall, as well as how to give the default route towards the internet in our checkpoint firewall. And we have also configured the net policy to allow internet for this subnet 10.1.1.1. Okay, now here our task is to provide internet connectivity, or to enable the internet connectivity in 11th network and 12th network also. Okay, now let's see how we can do this. So this is our same topology that we have used in our last videos. Okay, I'll quickly log into the router and I'll show you the configuration here. Okay, if I'll show IP interface brief, then you can see we have one interface towards the gateway that is having an IP address of 10.1.1.1, and we have other two interfaces. One is fast Ethernet 0x1.10. It's for VLAN 10 and it's for VLAN 20. So for VLAN 10 I'm using this IP as a gateway, and for VLAN 20 I'm using this IP as a gateway. Okay, now let me show you the routing table as well in this route. If you will see here, I have configured the default route towards 10.1.1.100. Now what is this 100? Where is it configured? If you will see here, firewall gateways. So you can see it is configured to the Ethernet 1 of the checkpoint gateway. Okay, so checkpoint gateway Ethernet 1 is our gateway for this router. Okay, this topology is clear to us. Now I'll try to ping public IP, that is 1.1.1. Let's see. Yeah, so I am able to reach to the internet. Okay, this we achieved in our last video. Now if I'll try to ping it from let's say source fast Ethernet 0x1.10 VLAN 10. Now let's see whether I'm able to reach or not. No, see guys, it's not working. Okay, now similarly for VLAN 20, if I'll check here, so yeah, I'm not able to reach to the internet from VLAN 10 and VLAN 20. Okay, now here our task is to enable the internet for these two VLANs as well. It is not these VLANs cannot go to the internet because you remember, if you remember, like we have only enabled the security policy, we have configured the security policy to allow 10's network, and we have only configured the netting rule for 10 network. Okay, let me show you to the smart console. Let me log into the smart console. Here is it. If you will see here, this is the rule that we have created in our last video. Here I have only defined 10's network as a source. Okay, so that is why only 10's network is permitted to go to the internet. And if I'll show you the net policy also, so you can see here only the source subnet is showing as 10's network. Okay, now my task is to provide internet to the 11th network as well 12th network. Okay, so now let's see how we can do this. I'll go back to the smart console again. Okay, now what I'll do, I will create two network objects for 11th network and 12th network. Okay, let's check. I think I have already created the 11th network. Yeah, I have created it, but I will check for 12 also. No, I haven't done it, so I will create one more address group, network object for our 12th network. Okay, LAN object 12.1.1.1.0/24. Okay, now 255.255.255.0. Okay, okay, now it's created. Now I'll do one more thing. I'll create one network object group. Also, I'll define it as a all LAN subnets. Okay, now I will add all my LAN network in this group. Okay, that is my 10th network, 11th network, and 12th network. 10.1.1.0. Okay, 10th network, 11.1.1.0's network. Okay, also 12th network as well. Okay, now I have what I did. I have created one object group, network object group, where I have defined all my LAN networks so that I can call it with the security policy as well as with the net policy. Okay, now let's see. So I'll simply remove this one and I will add my all LAN subnets. Okay, group, all LAN subnet group. Here is it. Okay, now this net policy is okay. Source is my all LAN subnet, destination is any, service is any, and I'm hiding this behind the gateway IP. Okay, now I'll remove this one also from here and I will give the address, network address group over here. Okay, now okay, these are the tasks that we did here. Now we need to do one more thing over here, like I'll have to tell my gateway that these 11th and 12th network belongs to your LAN site network. Okay, so how I will do this, I will go to the gateway and double click it. Okay, now I will go to the network management. I will go here and I will edit this one. Okay, I'll go with modify topology. I'll override it. I will give here subnet all LAN subnets. Okay, now here we are telling this gateway that these LAN networks are inside your this interface eth1. Okay guys, so let's see. Okay, I'm done with the changes. Let me commit the changes and see whether the internet is working or not. Okay, so we need to push policy to our Mumbai gateway 1. So yeah, I'll click OK. Let's see whether the policy installation is successful or not. Yeah, it succeeded. You can see. Now I'll try by pinging from the router. I will go to the router. Okay. Now let's try the same with VLAN 10. I'll try to ping Google. Yes, I'm able to reach. Okay, guys. So we are able to reach. If I'll try it pinging with 20 VLAN. Oh, for 20 VLAN I'm not able to reach. Okay, For 10th VLAN, if I will check here, for 10th VLANs, yes, I am able to reach to the internet. Now let's check the logs here. Let's see what is going on here with our 10th network and the 11th network. Okay. Okay guys, if you will check here, what is the source is 11.1.1.1 and destination is 8.8.8.8. Okay, I'll give this as a source, put it over here. Source is 11.1, 11.1.1.1. See, 8.8.8 is allowed, okay, through the internet rule. If I will click here, then you can see source as 11.1.1.1, destination is 8.8.8.8, and the source is getting translated behind the gateway address. Okay, so this was our task that we have achieved, but for 12th network it is not working. I'll check for 12th network's log as well. Okay, here you can see everything is fine from the firewall end. Okay, traffic is coming to the firewall, and firewall is also translating this via with the gateway public IP, and everything is working fine, but we are not getting the response. So what we can check here, I'll check the routing in the gateway also. Okay, show route, whether we have a route for 12th network or not. Show route. Okay, see here my gateway knows about the 11th network, but my gateway doesn't know about the 12th network. So I will give one route, then hopefully it will work. Okay, show configuration static route is the command with which you can check. So I'll run the same command, just I'll put 12 over here. Okay, I will save the configs. Okay, now I'll again try it with the 20 subnet. See, I'm able to reach. Actually, I was earlier also able to reach, but I was not getting the response. Now I'm also getting the response. It was the issue due to the reverse route. Okay, now I'm able to reach to the internet with the 10th network as well as from the 12th network. See, so here our task is completed. We are able to reach to the internet. If you want, then we can also check the other IPs of the internet as well. See, here I'm able to reach to the internet 4.4.2.2.2. Yes, I'm able to reach with both the subnets. Okay, so it's working absolutely fine. Okay, if you will see the logs, I'll refresh it over here, and you can see how we are able to reach to the internet. Okay, so 1.1.1. Okay guys, so this is all about our this video. Hope you like this video. If okay,